Welcome back. Metro Council meets tonight at 6:30. Joining us now to talk about one of the big topics on tonight's agenda is Councilmember Jeff Prep-T. Councilmember, good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good morning.
I know one of the big conversations you all are going to have tonight is about those recent Nazi demonstrations that happened in Nashville. What were you hearing from your constituents after those happened?
Yeah, so there was an increasing level of concern at not only just the prevalence, but the duration in which we had those demonstrations throughout Nashville. What we've consistently seen is that Nashville is a target for folks who are coming here, who are not good faith actors, who are looking to be disruptive. And so it caused a lot of concern, not only just for people of different racial backgrounds, but for everybody in the community. When one person in our community is attacked, everybody is. So we want to make sure that everybody can feel safe in their homes.
It really seemed like everyone was reacting to this after it happened, no matter their background. So tell me about the two pieces of legislation that you're proposing and your lead sponsor on tonight to address this.
Yeah, so, well, a lot of the legislation that we're working on that's going through Metro Council right now isn't necessarily a response to those demonstrations that we experienced. A lot of this work has been going on for months, and I know the mayor's office takes all of this very seriously. So one of the bills that I'm sponsoring on behalf of the mayor's office is a bill that is updating Metro Nashville's masking law.
Okay.
Essentially, what this update will do is it will provide a pathway for folks who are wearing masks for medical reasons or for sincerely held religious beliefs, for those exceptions to specifically be carved out.
Okay.
Because we want to make sure that people are able to, one, protect themselves and to freely and fairly practice their religion without any risk of enforcement. So we want to make sure that we're doing those things well and that we are providing for good governance. And another thing that I'm working on addressing too is making sure that our Metro codes specifically address issues of the prevalence of hate groups and paramilitary groups throughout government, because what we've seen consistently and throughout what our federal partners and the intelligence and law enforcement agencies have demonstrated and shown is that these groups specifically target specific government agencies to try and infiltrate, and that institutional infiltration is something that causes me great concern. So wanting to make sure that we're addressing that and making sure that everybody can have confidence in our institutions.
Well, Councilman, thank you for addressing these issues, and thank you for coming on tonight and sharing your insight with us. We appreciate it. Folks are going to have more information. We'll be watching those decisions at Metro Council tonight. You can look up the agenda and live stream the council meeting as well. Just look for that at WKRN.com.